So today's little video tutorial is how to buy Bitcoins on localbitcoins.com. First of all, you're going to want to read our article, how to buy on localbitcoins.com and not get scammed. Right now we're up to 16 tips, and they are great tips that will pretty much avoid 95% of the scams if you follow the instructions we give there. You may also want to read frequently asked questions about localbitcoins.com. There we've taken we're up to 18, almost 20 of the most common questions we see in the forums that'll help you learn more about Bitcoins. But today our focus is on how to actually start a trade on localbitcoins.com. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to go to the forum and start a question. You don't want to do this. Because if you do this, if you start this trade, the majority of the people who are going to answer are either sellers without very good reputation that have to lurk around the forums to get business, or scammers. And you definitely don't want that. Anybody with a good reputation, they're going to put their ads online up here in the Buy Bitcoins page. So you click the top, real simple, says Buy Bitcoins. And when you come down here, you have all different kinds. You can buy Bitcoins in the United States, because I'm in the United States, but it'll say whatever country you're in. Or you can buy Bitcoins with cash. That's if you want to buy Bitcoins locally, pay cash. But let's say you want to do it online because you don't want to leave your house or whatever the case may be. First thing you want to do is you want to switch down here and see where it says all in US dollars, all in United States. That's very important. That's a difference. All in US dollars, anyone around the world can place an ad in US dollars. All in United States are just people who are supposed to be just people in the United States. So let's go and click on all in United States, because say I don't want to deal with anyone in a foreign country that may be known for scams or something like that, and I want to better my chances. Next thing you're going to do is you have all these different methods of payment. Now, some of the payment methods are going to be a lot cheaper than the other, and that's because of a whole lot of things. PayPal, for example, is rife with scams. Money packs are too. Some of the things like cash by mail, because it is hard to scam someone when you send them cash, has a lower payment rate than money packs. So see 309 there for cash by mail, as opposed to PayPal, which you're looking at 361. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to stick with PayPal. Say we're going to make it super easy. I don't mind paying the extra to know I'm getting my Bitcoin right away and all of that. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on a seller. We're going to click on Scott here. Scott's a good guy, and we're going to use him as an example. Next thing you want to do is you want to read all of the terms in the ad. Don't just click over it. That's got a lot of important information in it. You do want to read it and make sure you agree to it. Scott's saying he has to have an ID, and you have to send a picture of your ID, and your verified account, name on account, must match name on ID, instant send only. So those are terms I can live with. I don't mind sending a picture of my ID. So then I want to click on the trader's name, whatever their name is, and I want to read their feedback. Now, first of all, 500 trades. That's a great number. Typically, anyone with 100 trades or more, with 100 people or more, are going to be people you can trust. You don't want to trust anyone that has 30 trades or 70 trades or less than 100 trade partners. What you used to be able to do on Bitcoin, local Bitcoin, is trade with yourself or set up fake accounts and trade back and forth. So it was really easy to inflate that number to 50 or something like that. 500 is a really good number. You want to look at their feedback score. Typically, you don't want to trade with anyone that has less than like 98%. Scott's got 100%. That's great. You want to look at trusted verifications. You want to pick somebody that has that. First purchase, account created. First purchase doesn't matter. Account created 1 year ago. That's important. You want to pick somebody that has at least 1 year's worth of trading history. They're not going to throw away their account after a year on scamming you out of a couple $100. Last seen, that tells you when they were last online. His information is verified. This is an important one, verified company account. You do want to pick somebody that has, at the very least, verified ID, but verified company account is even better. Pro trader, doesn't really matter. Localbitcoins gives away pro trader status for anybody that sends them booze and hookers. That means nothing anymore. And then blocks, people get blocked. As long as it's just 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, I wouldn't really worry about. This though, right here, seller escrow release times is really important. As you can see, Scott releases his money really fast from the time the trader pays. If you go to my account profile, bear with me just a second. As you can see, I also release really quickly from the time the seller pays. That's important. As you can see, also, again, verified company account. Last seen on, account created 1 year ago. Those are all important things that you want to look at. What you don't want to do is you don't want to pick somebody that well, it depends how long you're willing to wait. But let's go back to PayPal for just a second. As you can see, the prices vary a little bit between sellers. If you're buying, we're going to use Scott as an example. Let's say you're buying half of a Bitcoin. It's going to cost you $181 through Scott. And let's just pick this random person here. I'm going to buy half of a Bitcoin here, $188. So for $7 more, that's the difference in the person. And it's showing you that this person does not accept trades. As you can see, that's red. But they don't accept trades for more than $100. My point here is, though, for the $7 difference between the traders, a lot of the times, in this case, Scott's saving you money. A lot of times you get a much better trader and a much better trade by going with someone who's a little more expensive because they offer better service. But we're going to start a trade with Scott. He doesn't know it's coming. And we're going to write in a note for Scott. This is a fake trade for a video I am making. Typically, you would put in your email address for a PayPal trade so that Scott can look it up and verify it's correct. And then you're going to read the trade request or send the trade request. That is all. Now, once the trade is complete, let's send Scott a message. So typically, once the trade is finished and complete, and Scott's going to send you instructions on how to pay, and then you're going to turn around, you're going to make payment. Only after making payment, here according to Scott's terms, you have 90 minutes to make your payment. You want to make it as quickly as possible though. And after making payment, you're going to click Mark Payment Complete. And this box is going to pop up and it's going to say, you declare that you have accepted the terms of the trade and you've completed payment with the instructions given. And what this does is then you click Confirm Payment Complete. In a few minutes, Scott is going to send you your Bitcoin. He's going to release, if you followed the terms and done things right, and send you your Bitcoin. And then if you want to cancel the trade, you click cancel and cancel purchase. Yes, confirm. And that is how you do a trade on localbitcoins.com.